We're going to kind of highlight the clubs at Oregon State, but we definitely want to say that there are clubs at every university, even the community colleges, private universities, all types of clubs. So anyway, well, the first thing I wanted to talk about are some of the reasons that you should join a club or could join a club. And number one is it will help you make friends and have a sense of belonging. And it's known that students that feel like they have a sense of belonging on a college campus are more likely to stay. And of course, having more friends is more fun. It helps to grow your network. So these are people that you're going to know for the rest of your life, and you just never know who might help you out someday. Having a strong network from college is huge when it comes to looking for jobs and just life in general. Again, friends for life, and also business partners and people that you can connect with throughout your career. And then it's also a good way to build your resume, to be involved. You knew that from hearing it in high school, and yeah, that's a good thing to have on your resume. And also it's really great to have fun when you're in college. And sometimes students get really nervous that it's all about going to class and making sure they do great in class, which is very, very important. But it's also really important to have fun while you're in college, because it also helps you to do better in school. And then Jose is going to talk about the number 5. It's if you don't like all the options, which we're going to look at in a minute in the link when he's done telling you, but you can start your own club, and he's going to talk about how you can do that really quick.
Yeah, so one of the things I thought was really cool when I started college is that I was told that if there's something you want to do or be a part of that doesn't already exist on the college campus, you could always take initiative and start your own club. So I, for example, remember my roommate hoping to join a chess club, and there wasn't any chess clubs at my college. And so he started his own, and all he had to do is make sure there was at least 3 other people who were interested. They had to have at least 2 meetings where they had an agenda and they had a sign-in sheet. They had to be able to show that there was at least 4 people total. And then they filled out an application with the college, submitted that paperwork. And with that, they became a legitimate club with access to a budget for their club, with which they were able to purchase chessboards to use for their club, and then also be able to put up posters and flyers around campus to recruit anyone who wanted to join their club. So that's just an idea. If you ever get to college and say, well, I would really like to start an anthropology club or a ultimate frisbee club or something, whatever you would like. And if it's not already there, you can always start your own. So that's a fun fact about clubs in college.
So this is the homepage for Find an Organization. So we're going to explore some of the clubs here. There's so many. It looks like there's 15 pages of clubs to join. Some you can join right away, as you can see, and there's little descriptions about all of them. Some you request info, and this even goes clear into fraternities and sororities, but everything you can think of: the academic bowl team, adaptive technology engineering network, agriculture education club, and this one's all obviously by alphabetical order. But I mean, a page is pretty long, and there's 15 of them. So let's just skip to the middle here. What other types of clubs are there? Ethnic minorities in STEM, another fraternity or sorority, equestrian clubs, like if you like horses, all types. Looks like there's at least 4 of those, maybe more under different names. The Engineering Student Council, the Speaking Club, dance team clubs. It just goes on, and it's really cool, all the different types of clubs that you could become a part of at Oregon State. I'm just going to explore a couple of these. So the culture, there's also other types of programs that you can get involved with: community and cultural food program. It just seems to be never ending, the types of clubs there are. So anyway, that's all basic.
There was something you kind of scrolled over. It said space reservations. So another really cool thing is that as being part of the leadership of a club is that you also get to organize the space that you meet in and have the option and support of the college to make sure that you have a gathering place and time.
So yeah, and there's all kinds of help here on this page. Obviously, I should have looked into that a little bit more, but You can request data about your club. You can do events and planning activities, financial, they'll help you with your finances if you have a club. Resources for community engagement. So if you have a club that wants to do like probably community, what am I trying to say? Community projects or get some community service, that's where you would do that. Here's where you can reserve your space, training and tutorials, on event planning, all kinds of stuff, really cool things to help you with your club and to be involved and to stay engaged while you're at Oregon State and many other universities across the state and nation.
Do they cost money? Do I have to pay to be in a club?
I don't think most of them. There might be some small fees, like especially if you join a fraternity and a sorority, of course, they're kind of counting that under the clubs and organizations home. So depending on the type, but I think on the whole, most of them, they might have a few fees for like if you travel or do any competitions, there might be some fees included, or like maybe if you join an arts and craft club, there might be like a fee to get some of the supplies. So I would imagine that's more of what the cost would be.
Yep, that's what I remember as well. Certain clubs, depending on the situation, they might charge a fee for participation.
Yeah, like the bowling club, you might have to pay for shoes if you don't have any bowling shoes, things like that. But they're very, very minimal.